Hello, hello, hello. Merry St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. First up, can you see me? Can you hear me? That's what I need to know for sure because I had a mic die. And now the green light's on, so we should be good to go. So I'm hoping that you can hear me and see me. Ooh, we're in for some fun tonight. Why? Because we got a lot to talk about. We got new products that came in. We've got a store update. We've got processing update. We'll do our State of the Union, and then we're gonna make some baby bling tonight, and we'll talk all about that. So that is what we are going to do today. Now, if you're watching on another platform and it's a portrait platform and you're having issues seeing, guess what? It's because, it's portrait. So I'm fine, but once we go to the next view, might not be so fine. So make sure to head on over to the YouTube channel and then you'll be able to see us. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to let's see how this will work. Let's see how this will work. We'll copy that, and then I should be able to pop that out. Boom, done. Great. I can go put it in the comments over there for the people. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is St. Patrick's Day. I have not had any green beer. In fact, I have not had any beer today. It has been a roller coaster of a ride today, and we'll get into it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's check in and see how everybody's doing. Remember, when you get in here, let me know how you doing. Where you from? Where you watching from? What are you working on tonight? Let's talk. Let's chit chat. Kevin, hello to you, and Pasha, hello to you, and hey, Kevin and Pasha from Carol, hello. Hello, Rich. How are you doing? I'm doing. We're going to talk about how I'm doing. That's what we're going to talk about. And Betty, hello to you. And whom else am I missing in there? Debbie, hello to you. And then we got Pilar and Crystal here in the comments. Yes, we do. Jocelyn, hello to you. There are the girls there. Nora, hello. Let's see. Let's see. Eric, hi to you. Tim, hello everyone. St. Patrick's Day. Hope you had a great. Tim, I haven't even. It's 7 o'clock. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I won't eat dinner until this is over. That's the kind of day that I've had for there. Oh, Betty had cataract surgery before the Hall of Fame today, and it's home by 10 a.m. to be part of it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, everybody can see me, hear me. There was a word good to go on there. Lucky leprechaun. Oh, we got a lucky leprechaun sometimes for that. I did not. I heard about it, but I did not see it. Carolyn, hello to you. Barb, hello. And Barb, if you check the description of YouTube, I'm pretty sure I got everything that we're going to use tonight over in the description. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, first up, Crystal is posted in here. Boom, boom, boom. Get giveaway. We're going to give away some of the stuff from tonight. So make sure to go sign up that. No purchase necessary. You can do that. But if you make purchases during the live tonight, guess what? You will get an additional purchase. Now, with that, let me find the little notey things. Or no, I want the banner. I want the banner thing right there. Yeah, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. Nope, I don't want this one. I want, where is it at? And it is that. That's the one. Hollow, right? Hollow. Holographic. Graphic, yep. PHIC. I can still spell. Holographic HTV. And what's the other one? That's holographic, right? Those are all holographic. Yeah, that's holographic and glitter, right? Glitter, glitter, HTV. There we go. So there's that, and I can put the ticker on there. Boom. Use the code TWT to save 25% on Rhinestones, Rhinestuds, flatbacks, holographic HTV, and glitter HTV over at the Rhinestone World tonight while we're live. So make sure to do that. If you are a Hall of Fame member, before I get into something new, maybe you might go check out the community post and see what's there. There's a short few of those. We made sure to put it out there before everybody else. So make sure to go check that out for you. All right. State of the Union. Let's start. Store update. So we got the store. Last Friday, we thought we were going to be able to get in. At least that's what we were told. And that did not happen. They said, okay, let's Saturday. Saturday came. That did not happen. So that was sketch. Our lease started on Sunday. And finally, Sunday afternoon, they were able to get with us. And so we were able to get in. So we got possession of the place. We started laying things out to see where things are going to go. We know from the get-go that it is going to be a fulfillment center. We're not sure how much retail space is going to be available until we get through everything. And we'll see how it turns out. As far as retail hours, we don't know yet. We don't know if there'll be any retail hours. We don't know what really is going to happen. The main thing is for processing orders, packing orders, doing that. Then the next thing behind that is getting Rhinestone transfers online, ready to go, and the goal is to have that done by the end of April. So within the next 6 weeks, you'll be able to order custom transfers. And what does that mean? Well, hey, Rhinestone transfers, not too shabby of stuff, right? Sometimes it can be, labor cumbersome to do. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to be able to provide you some transfers. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. I'm going to get into the thing to kind of give you a heads up for it. So if your design is stone ready, boom, you're good. If your design is not stone ready and it's just, clip art, vector art, whatever it is to convert it, $45 to convert it. We got to do that, right? Just like digitizing, same thing with that. There is going to be a minimum of 12, all right? A minimum of 12 transfers are going to need to be ordered. Average cost is going to be $8 to $12. Could be a little less, could be a little more. A lot is going to depend on your design and how many stones in it. Typically, you can have up to, because we've got 6 options. So you can have 6 colors, all the same size. You can have, 3 SS10, 3 SS6s. We have 6 things. So pretty much, if you go 3 and 3, so SS6, SS10 there in one color, that's how you can work it. So we'll be able to do it. If there's hopper changes and things like that, that'll cost extra, but we will give you quotes before any of that. Turnaround time, 14 to 21 day turnaround time is what you're looking at. And our goal is to be producing those by the end of April. So, any questions, comments, concerns on that part of it? Because we are going to be, we're going to be pushing those and doing that. Get a couple part-time employees in to help pull orders, process orders, do rhinestone transfers, and then we go from there. So there's that. Rest of the store update. We've got new stuff coming in. We've got stuff for probably the next 3 months that's going to be showing up. So we're looking to do that. Adding new things to inventory, taking old things out of inventory. And we figured the best way to do it is look for like a little spring savings mystery box, where we're going to load it up and it's going to be a price. And we're going to guarantee that there's going to be flock and rhinestone transfer tape in it. But there could be, other things in it. There could be rhinestones, there could be HTV, there could be adhesive, there could be supplies, there could be a lot of stuff that's in there. And the goal is to probably have, $300 ish worth of value and give it to you for like $100. That's kind of the goal of it. Limited boxes, get them out, and we're going to test those, and it might be like a quarterly thing that we do on there. So, the store, we got everything for the most part squared away. Utilities on the insurance is all taken care of. Licensing is all taken care of. Everything should be good. We got a call with the city tomorrow, and then we should be good to go. Corey's got to paint because there's pink walls, there's pink door. The pink's got to go. It's got to go to our sparkle blue. Corey does a custom mix of blue and glitter, so we have glitter blue. That's every storefront, any place that we've had at least one wall of some kind of glitter blue. So looking forward to that. Just to not see, if that is able to work. We'll go. There's some other things with it. We're like, where are all these cameras? And the landlord just bought the building, so there's a lot that we're learning together on things like, what did this do? I don't know. Let's find this. We do have to have some electrical work redone, so that way we can get the compressor hooked up, ready to go. So yeah, it is going to be nonstop action, ready to go. Painting, setting up counters, setting up shelving units, doing all that first, so then we can transfer stuff over, empty out storage units, and then we're going to refill them with more stuff that's coming in. So I think soft opening sometime in April. We want to, of course, get in there and as soon as possible. I think we said we gave ourselves 2 weeks to get everything painted, get shelving up, and then get movers in to start moving stuff, and then getting the vinyl and the stones over is the major thing. Everything else, we'll see how it all plays out. So that is the store update. DTF update, man. I think that there's a pretty good shot that we can have DTF online, ready to go through TRW here in the next week. Tested everything out, ran more testing over the weekend, tried variations on products. Some of the stuff we can't necessarily do until it's live, just to make sure that it works. So we've got to do that. Dev team is working on that. So we'll be good to go on that. That's a long, long, long time in the making for that. Next up, shipping updates. All right. So on the site, we've had some people that were a little upset, and I don't know about you, but I have yet to figure out a way to have UPS, FedEx, or USPS do what I tell them to. Like once we turn it over to shippers, it's in their hands. If you have an issue, reach out to them first. You all get tracking numbers when it's there. Tracking numbers are in your order. Check those tracking numbers to see. Typically, if you place an order before 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, it goes out that same day. If you place it after that, it goes out the next day. If you look on our website, right there, orange bar right at the top. What does it say? For tangible products, 1 to 3 days for processing, and that's what it is. Then you have your shipping time. Now, shipping time really depends on what you pick. USPS, Ground Advantage. Sometimes that can take really long. I know it can be the least expensive option, but it can also be the slowest at times. So if you need something, you need to make sure that you are selecting, your 3-day select, your 2-day, your overnight. You need to make sure that you're doing that. Now, once it leaves our hands, out of our control, currently the only thing that is even possible to get credited back on or refunded on is next day. For what we offered, next day is the only thing there. So if you do 2-day and it shows up in 3-day, they're going to say, sorry, we don't cover that. And that's the same thing on us. That's just on them. They're not doing that. Well, let's talk business days. Saturday and Sunday are not business days. And if you're international, like if you're, out of the country and you're ordering something on Thursday and you send in thing on Monday and want to know why it hasn't been there yet, dude, you're international. You just selected the cheapest option to get it to you, and it's been like 3 days. So pay attention to that. Just if you have deadlines, make sure to get shipping more than what you think you're going to, because there's nothing with that. If you decide to cancel orders, like it's on its way, and then you're like, hey, I want a refund on this, I want it back, we are happy to do that. I'm not happy because nobody wants to refund anything. But remember, you send it back, it's subject to a 20% restocking fee. So don't get mad at the girls. Don't get mad. That's just process. We've got to open it. We've got to check it. We've got to make sure everything's good. We got to restock the stuff. Cost money, cost time. So there's that. Just be mindful of all of your stuff when you're ordering. When you need something, your ship days. Remember, we're shipping here out of Illinois, not Florida. So you typically, there's some people that like, hey, well, last time I ordered, I got it in 2 days. You looked, and the last time you ordered was a year ago, and it was still in Florida. We're in Illinois now. So just keep that in mind too for it. So, we do our best to get everything out, and sometimes if there's some things that, are on back order in that, we'll try and email you and let you know beforehand, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want store credit for it? Do you want to wait? Do you want us to hold the order? What do you want us to do? If we don't hear back, most times what we'll do is we'll just ship the order incomplete, and then we worry about the rest there. If we have to reship, you're not getting charged another shipping charge. We're taking care of that. If you want store credit, we'll give you store credit on it. But we're making sure that you are taken care of on that. So you don't have to, worry too much, but just be mindful of when you want things. If you need it by this day, make sure that you're ordering, early. Don't order on a Friday afternoon and choose overnight and expect it to be there on Monday. It's not going to happen because that order probably is not even going to get pulled until Monday, and then it'll ship out. You select overnight, it'll be Tuesday. So think about all that. Hey, Corey, all of the stuff is right here. Corey was finishing up stuff for the kids right there.
Do I know a temp on some of this? Okay, I'll find it.
Listen, I've stressed out. It's been a stressful day. Things didn't work, and we're gonna show Wizard how to do this and what I did, and then we're gonna talk about some of the mistakes that I made and some of the mistakes that I know you're gonna make, because that's kind of what we do, and everything gets wonky donkey with it. We are set for more snow tonight. Anybody else deal with the blizzard? Boom! Yeah, it was us. We didn't have school yesterday because of the blizzard, and there's times that we couldn't see the street. It was just cold as cold could be, and we're going to be in like the high 70s by the end of the week. Like in the matter of like 4 days, we're going to have like what do they say, like an 80-degree temperature swing. Ridiculous. Welcome to the Midwest. So that is what we are looking at for there. I'm going to check in, see anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we move on to what I feel is kind of an important thing, that we'll get there for it. Let's see, what did I miss there? We got the thing in there. We've got that there. Yep, you got it. Yep, So that way we have that in there and we'll get in there, right? Right, Brian? Merry St. Patrick's Day, what? I don't know. I don't know what you even say there, right there. Not currently because there are limited supplies of it. There are limited supplies of that. And when I get to the end of these, I'll tell everybody what we're talking about and I put in there. Sometimes, Betty, I go sleep between 10 and 12, depends on the stuff, and then I'm up between 4 and 5. And that's what we go. Well, I'll sleep when I'm dead. And maybe on a Saturday, I might sleep in until like 6 or something. We'll go from there with it. Uh, hey, Jerry, good to see you. Did you say that transfers aren't going to be ready until April? Yeah, sometime in the next couple, by the end of April, we'll be able to do custom rhinestone transfers. There are a few people that have already reached out. We've went through their things. Yes, we can make it work. It is going to be on a case by case basis. We're not going to take every order. We're not going to, because we want to make sure that we're producing the things correctly before it gets all wonky donkey. It's wild. It's it's wild to say the least. So far so good, but it's interesting. You got to remember we went from, we found out the place was available on a Thursday. Just kind of looked around, talked to Corey. Forgets just said Mike right over there. Um, there is we talked to the landlord on the phone on Thursday. Hey, when you want to talk to us, we went down there on Friday. And she was ready to sign a lease. We signed a lease on Monday. Then fast forward to when we finally got in there, I didn't remember the place. I'm like, how big was this room? How big was that room? How much room is here? Let's measure stuff out. What can we do here? How can we do this? What's the panel look like? So learning for everything. Well, Gabriel, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us in the evening for it. We're getting there little by little by little. We are getting there for that. They have problems everywhere. UPS, FedEx, USPS, everywhere has it. We're trying to, Jerry. We are trying to. Yeah, always take a picture and video of what you're shipping. We usually have the stuff there. The biggest thing is not so much things are missing, we can see that, but when things are just gone, like they were expecting it. There's somebody, was like, I ordered it 3 days. Yes, you ordered on Wednesday, it shipped out on Thursday, Friday, you had it Monday. Hey, just, you got to look through that. Everywhere outside of the USA takes at least 3 weeks to arrive because they have to go through customs. Yeah, and just sitting in customs. We had stuff waiting in customs, and they split it up. And we're like, where all the rest of it? It's kind of crazy. Eric says, when I got shipped from Florida with FedEx, it went from TRW to Jacksonville, then Richmond, then a couple hours later to my place. All one time, it made an extra hop and added a day. Yeah, we have no clue how it is even going to work out for it. Better blizzard than a hurricane. I don't know, man. Blizzards are cold. Blizzards are cold. I will go with that. Are you excited, Cindy? I know you're excited, Cindy. We'll be there for it, and we'll get there for it. Please remember put international shipments. Got it. Yeah, and they just customs takes a while for there for us. Soon, soon we'll be able to have that. But we're going through stages of stuff. It'll probably be sometime next month when we get things a little better. Because we got so much other things going on, and that was such a small part of the business that we wanted to work on the bigger parts and make sure those are working before we started editing things back. So like right now it'll be rhinestone transfers, having those. We tried doing templates, custom templates for people, even just giving, doing the artwork for them. And so that way they could have them. And it was just a mess because people weren't, I don't know if they didn't know what they were doing. We tried our best to say, here's what we need for it. And some of the things, there was no way it was going to do it. Like somebody wanted text that was, it was a half an inch tall by 4 inches wide. And they wanted in SS16s. That doesn't work. And so, yeah, we're getting through those. So each thing is going to be a case by case basis for it. Now, I am going to pull up something that I think is pretty fantabulous, and we are going to drop that in here. I'm going to show it on the screen first. I better go find it on the screen to make sure that it is live and active before I do all of that, right? Yeah, tell me yes, Todd. Go ahead and make sure that it is live and active. Yes, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to share screen. I got to be able to find the screen share button and share screen. And we are going to share this screen and share it. And ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Do you see what I see, folks? 24-inch. That's right, 24 inches. It's like 23 and a half by 15 foot of magic fly. in stock. We have it in stock. There is a limited supply of it. Like there's only like 40 of them. There's only like 40 rolls of it here because we weren't sure. And to bring in that type of material at that cost, we're going to test it out and see how it is. So 24-inch, the links are in the comments right here. We gave it to the Hall of Fame first. You guys were the first ones to get it. And now, hey, you got it, right? Rock and roll, right? There it is. So 24-inch Magic Flock is available right now. There is, like I said, there's only 40 rolls, I think of it. So once it runs out, it'll be out until our next shipment comes. And if it does well, we'll bring it back in. If it doesn't, then it'll get cut down into 12-inch rolls. So that's where we're at with it. Pretty excited about that. That'll be rolled 15 foot. There it is. Now's your chance to get it before it sells out. Go there and get it. And that was the big announcement for tonight. 24-inch flock in stock now, and we got the store update. So those are the things. Now, what I'm going to do, I got to step this, is we're going to show you how to play with some, we're going to, what Baby Bling is, right? Because who asked that? Jerry asked that, right? Jerry, what is Baby Bling? Baby Bling is going to be your holographic, your glitter, anything but not stones, because, stones, choking hazard, low lead, babies put stuff in their mouth. So you can use that, and we can cut out a holographic, we can cut out the glitter, and we're going to do some stuff and show that off tonight on how we do it. Okay. So first up,
Need one of these like on camera so they can see.
I don't, whatever I listen, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't, you're asking me questions, and I told you I don't. Listen, Tuesdays are already stressful enough, and then you add in when we're running behind on some stuff, and then you miss a mail courier that doesn't show up to take stuff, so you have to try and figure that out to try and get there for it. And then you have an appointment that you forgot that was scheduled on a Tuesday that shouldn't have been scheduled on a Tuesday, and then you try and do dinner, and the line for dinner is ridiculous. So I didn't get to eat. The rest of everybody else got to eat. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm a little cranky. We're going to get through this tonight, all right? And I have a pretty good feeling that something's going to happen when we do this good old whatever. What am I doing? What am I even talking about, Todd? The Corel Draw Design Wizard. How about you? I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I need to share the entire screen. That's what I need to do. Share the entire screen. Okay. Share the entire screen. Looky. All right, there's me. We'll put me down here in the corner. We'll hide that so you can see it. We'll move this guy over right there so we can see it. Okay. First up, we're going to make a design. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we're going to walk through some stuff. So we're going to make it's freezing. There's snow on the ground, but I'm thinking spring. I need spring in my life. So we're going to make some spring designs tonight. So I'm going to come in here and spring. Ta-da. Typed out spring, right? So I typed out spring. I'm going to use the little pop-out docker right here let's say right here, like you can see it, but it is right up here in the top. For whatever reason, now the control do the little circle thing doesn't necessarily work the way I want it to. Whatever. We're getting through this. Now we're going to pick TRW Sport Block. There it is. TRW Sport Block. Close that back up. So TRW Sport Block is what we're going to use. Now, I'm going to make this like 10 inches wide. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go 9 inches. And then what I want to do is I am going to come right here to our shape tool. Okay. Our shape tool. And we're going to have this. And once I select the shape tool, you see now we can change the spacing, make it all closer, spread it farther apart. We're going to go right about there. I think that looks good. I think that looks good for what we're after. Now, size of it. All right. Yeah. 975. We're going to make it 10. And I think I want to make this, we're going to unlock it. So right here at the top, we'll unlock it. And I think we're going to make it like 3 tall. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So now we have our basic, right? Our spring. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get on the wizard and have some fun. We already showed you with the bump out where you can select the text and it will show all of your stuff in here. Your double click, select your fonts. You can have those in here, find a photo, add your favorites right up here. Great thing about the wizard. But I'm going to come here in the middle of the wizard, top third. We're going to go text effects. Okay. So text effects, and we have all these different text effects down here, and I'm going to go with arch because I like the arch. All right. So we're going to go arch. The arch is selected, and we can select different ones with it. Or we're going to go with the over arch, and we hit apply. And now, boom, there we go. We got a little spring with a little arch in it, just that simple. Now I'm not sure. I'm going to go 3.5 on this. Let's see what it looks like at 3.5. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So 3.5, and now we're going to get into some fun. So I'm going to come right here at the in the toolbar for my boundary tool. All right. So I'm selecting my boundary tool. All right. Boundary. So now we have a boundary around everything. See, we have a boundary around that. Control Z will put it right back where it needs to go. If I go into my place and fill, we're gonna make some stuff. We're gonna do a little scatter fill. That's what I'm gonna go with, scatter fill. Let's see, what do we have set up on this? Faded heart 10, outside, 5 islands, auto, path fill, decrease by 150, fade 2. I think that's gonna work. Let's see what happens. So we've got our settings in here for add stones, island, 5 islands. Yep. So island fill. Let's see how it looks. I can work with this. So we're going to come in here, and as you click on a line, right? If you click on a line, it'll tell you right here at the top how many objects that you have in it. So that's kind of a lot, right? The 430. Let's take that to 400. All right. Cool. Now we'll grab the second line. That's right there. That second line right there. We'll grab it. And that says 284. That doesn't seem right. That was 330, 300. Maybe it was. All right. So let's go 250 on it. We're just going for, we're just going for to see what looks good on it, right? You can select out from here. You can change stuff around, do it from there. Now we'll go to this next one, and that's 130. Let's go 175 on that. Maybe not. Let's go 150 on that. Yeah. And then on this one, let's go I'm just clicking out from side from it. And now if I'm going too fast for you, you know what you should do? You should sign up for the Hall of Fame, where Pilar does trainings twice a week and goes through this very, very thoroughly for you. Just remember, when you sign up for Hall of Fame, there is value in your classes. I know some of you don't put any value on those classes, and it hurts your feelings. Hurts my feelings too, because she puts a lot of effort into it. You're just in it for the free stuff. You get your codes, you get your discounts, you get that, but there is some amazing training in it. So, it hurts Pilar's feelings when you say, that you find no value in that. So change that to like 125. And then the last one, let's change that to like 50. So realistically, that's what we just did, is we just created a scattered design. Now, some of this I don't like, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to play with the numbers until we kind of see what we like and how it's going to work, right? That's all this. That's the thing about the scatter. You make it how you want to do it, and maybe on this one we'll go a little less on that. Maybe we'll go 100 on that, so it goes from scatter from there, and maybe on this one we'll drop it from 120. Not that many. We'll drop that to 125, and maybe we'll go 120. 120. Yeah, let's go 120. And then on this one, maybe we'll go 186. Sure. And then on this one, 350. Let's go 300 and see how that looks. Maybe 290. Not 29. How about 290? We'll go with that. All right. So that is your basic scatter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to come right here in the wizard, clear paths from selected objects. Okay. Boom. I click that. And now if we take this stuff away, delete that out, take this away, we got a pretty little scatter right there. Now, here's where, we can go into some stuff. We can select this, and I'm going to show you how to use the selection tool. We got the select one rhinestone. Up here at the top, you can select by color, or you can select by shapes. So if we select by the color, it's going to select them all that are the same color of that. Now, on the bottom of the wizard, on the left-hand side, we can clear path. No, we don't want to clear path. We already did that. We're going to mark top overlapping stone red. All right. So we do that. And now what it's going to do is it's going to search through them all, and it's going to mark all the ones that are either too close to each other or they're overlapping. So now this is where you can go in here and decide what you want to do. Well, that one's just going to move there, and that's going to move there. That one seems to be fine. This one we're going to move here because we're doing baby bling. Now you can 100%, treat this as rhinestones. So that way you don't want things super close. So you can use it for both on it, whatever you want to do. I went too far over because I know better. I should be going in and and going around the letters like I'm doing. So I make sure that everything is on the up and up and where it needs to be for things. All right, there's that. Now we'll go to the P, the P, the P. Yeah, we can make some stuff happen. That one can go away. That one can move there. That one can move there. Let's do away with that one. Let's move that one there, that one there. And this is why when you pay to have a scatter done, this is what you pay for because it is not just a simple thing. It is not just, oh, it the wizard does a lot of the work for you, but you still need to come and refine that work so that way it looks good. All right. It just doesn't do everything for you, but it gives you a huge head start on the stuff. That's good there. We'll click one here. Does that one fine? Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We'll delete these out. Delete, delete. We'll see what else we have here. Yep, yep. That one's probably good. Yep, that one's good. We'll get rid of one of those. We'll get rid of that, get rid of that. And this is all I'm doing. It's coming in here, getting rid of some stuff, moving some stuff around. And as you can see, it's not, yes, I'm going fast because I just want to, give you guys the general overview of stuff. And that's where you get, you sign up for the Hall of Fame. So that way you can get the really good, really thorough training on the things for it. All right, getting closer. We're getting closer to the edge here, because on here, we're just going to move some stuff. Move some stuff. We'll move that guy there and this one here. And we'll move that guy here and that one here. And that one here and that one there and that one a little there for it. One thing I am going to come back and do is I want to fill in here for it. So I'm going to grab a stone. I'm looking at here. I'm going to drop it. And let's see, we're going to go like right there. I'll probably move this one down a little. Get them all. That one selected. You can hit shift, grab them both, and drop it right there. Left click, slide over. I'm holding down left click and then right click, done. And now I'm going to grab the same thing and drop them right here. Ta-da. 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 And now why did I do that? Okay, well, first, let's grab a circle. We're going to come up, and now this time, last time we did by the color, right? This time, we're going to do by the same size, which is the far left one. Select that, and now change the color. Boom. It selected all of them that were the same size, change the color. We're good to go. Now, why did I go back and put these in here? Well, because if I pull the spring out, we can just use that as a design, okay? And that way, it looks good. We're good to go with it. Here is the magic with Baby Bling. We know with rhinestones, we are set to sizes. For SS10, you can't make that bigger or smaller. SS6, you can't make that bigger or smaller. And SS16, you can't make that bigger and smaller. So this right now is at 11.75 wide. All right. Well, we can lock everything and we can make this 10.5 and it'll be just fine. Right. If we want to, I'm going to group it all so that way it gets a little better with it. If we want to have this for an adult shirt and at 10.5, you want to take the next one and you want to do for a kid shirt, and let's say we want to make that 8, you can do that. Because instead of using rhinestones for this, we're going to cut it out of glitter, or we're going to cut it out of holographic material or any other vinyl. You can use whatever you want on that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And why this works out pretty good on things? Because when you use the vinyl, you are able to make those stones as big or as small as you want. So it's up to you to be able to do that. Okay. I think that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Let's see what's there with it. Let's see if I have any. Do I have any questions in there? The Polaris trainings are awesome. We'll make sure everybody knows. Make sure because there's people that doesn't feel like it, like they go there. Let's see. Oh, Corey's ants and stuff in their Quad City area. Yes, is that from Chicago? Yeah, 2.5, depending where you're at in Chicago. We're in the Milan, Illinois. We're in Moline, Illinois, home of John Deere. Whitey's Ice Cream, Rudy's Tacos, Happy Joe's Pizza, Taco Pizza. We're the birthplace of Taco Pizza, just so you know. We're right on the Iowa-Illinois border for it. So yeah, 2.5, 3 hours from Chicago, depending where you're at. Let's see. Where was it? Email. I was eating and missed you coming in. Are you making them go away? I'm just deleting them. I'm just grabbing a stone. You know, if we ungrab it, unlock it. If I have it selected, I'm just hitting the delete key and it goes away. That's it. That's how we're doing it. Bringing it back, just Control Z for it. Let's see. We got it in there. Let's see. Let's see. It's there with it. All right. Okay. So now from here, we're going to cut it. Now, this, my friends, is where I tend to screw up. Now, if we go into templates, okay, typically for rhinestones, you know, you're just going to hit the stone overcut. All right, you're going to hit the stone overcut, and it's going to give you stone overcut because there's the stones and there's the lettering. Well, that does not work for HTV, right? Well, yeah. Then why did it do that? Because this should be reversed. This should be reversed. It should be reversed. Why did it do that? Awesome. We're going to find out. What we need to do is we need to come in here and we need to hit vinyl overcut right there and see what it did. Did the same thing. Stones. Oh, I got some stuff. Did I miss some stuff there? I missed this whole N. How'd you guys let me miss this whole N of things? I seen that when it was there. I missed that whole N of stuff. Oh, yeah, I did. I missed the whole N. And like, what the hell did I do there? That whole N there. So as I was going through and doing this, you know, we're deleting these out again. As I was going through and doing this, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah, I forgot to mirror. So I cut a bunch of these guys. Let's see. I cut a bunch of these guys just like this. Great for stones, not great for vinyl. So make sure that this is mirrored because you're going to cut it out of vinyl. So that way it'll be mirrored from there. Now, we got stuff cut. We got things in there. And we went ahead and screwed up. Like I screwed up because I played it off as rhinestones, and it is not. It is not rhinestones. It is vinyl. So that's where I screwed up. Ed, you're gonna do it. You're gonna cut it. You're gonna see it, and it's not until you're ready to do it. You're like, crap. That is what is gonna happen for you. Yes, and you're gonna. It happens. It happened to me. I wasted some material on it, but what we are going to do is I'm going to bring Corey on screen here. So that way I think she's weeding stuff over there now. Let's see what she that happened to me. Hey, how about you turn down boy, but what we are going to do.
Sorry, it's you.
There we go. Hello, Corey. What are you? What am I getting feedback on?
I don't know.
Mute your camera. I got to
Hang on.
under it. No, on the computer.
Okay, is that any better?
I think so. Nope, I can still hear myself.
Wait, is it muted on the computer?
Yes.
Hang on.
Hold on, I'm coming that way. See?
I see it right there. Right here.
Yeah. Now you're good. Ha
The problem is you can't hear me unless I yell at you.
That's fine. I can't hear you the other way because then it's all crazy. Hello. Welcome. That's what I'm saying. Now we should be good to go. And we should still hear you, right, Corey? Speak up.
Can you hear me?
Well, I won't be able to, but everybody else can hear you. Nope. Nope, Brian, what? Brian, nope. You can't hear anybody. You can't hear Corey. You can't hear me. No.
Hi, Brian. Can you hear me?
Nope, doesn't help me, Brian. I need words that go. I need words. I need words, Brian. Give me your real words. So Corey, 1010. Corey always yells at you. Yes, perfect. She does. She does yell at me. I'm going to make her smarter than me because that's easy to do when it's her doing this. Let's see. We'll make it there. And Corey, what do you got that you're working on over here?
I was trying to do some holographic this one, but it didn't cut very well.
I know. Is it one of the other one? That's what I said. I told you I had issues.
None of these work.
Like, listen, so here's the greatest thing, right? I tell her I have issues with stuff. I tell her all my problems that I'm having. And what is she doing here? This one.
on that one.
This one didn't cut right. This one didn't do this. You know what, lady?
I
You
don't
know
know
what,
which one
lady?
didn't cut.
I did my best. I did my best with the allotment that I was given, and I told you I screwed up on stuff. While you got to sit down and eat your nice warm meal, I was just
You have an air fryer. You can heat your
stressing
egg
out
up.
over things with it.
Okay, so I left
So
one to full.
it is. Oh, so which one's that? The is it aqua? Holographic aqua? Okay.
Holographic aqua.
Holographic aqua. Oh, yeah. Ooh. So see the dots, baby. The dots, the dots, the dots. This is the coolest thing ever. The coolest thing ever.
Why do I see extra dots?
What?
I don't know. I see like dots that like look like they were cut there, but they're not there, but they shouldn't be there. So
I don't know. I
don't know.
because
Okay.
something was screwed up, and I told you. Like,
Well, no, the rest
didn't
of
I
the
just
other
tell her? Like, listen,
Yeah.
folks, I need some backing. I need some backing, folks. Didn't I just tell her like less than 2 minutes ago that some stuff was screwed up?
Look, I already weeded.
And she's now calling me out for the second time.
These two were just fine.
On stuff being
So
screwed
I
up.
thought that too.
So we are going to play with a few different things here. Now, in my head, we've got about 6 different glitters right there for it that are all spring. In my head, I'm thinking we cut some of those letters apart and they become the stuff, right?
Yep.
They become separate letters. So you can take this one design. Yeah, it's just going to be 6 colors, 6 different ones with it, put the different things around it. And that's what we're going to try and do tonight. We're going to try and do that. We're going to see how it goes. Now, mind you, I don't know if Corey's done something like this before.
Oh, I didn't look at temperature yet.
No, yeah, Corey hasn't. And like even with this, she's she's like, oh, that one didn't cut. So she's gonna play this. And this is the type of thing when you have the time and you can go through and make sure everything's bueno, you're good to go. But sometimes things,
Fine, but it's
some things just don't, stick every time with it. So
Can you give me a temp on these?
oh no, yeah, let me go ahead and find you a temp on these because that was something that she asked me right before and said,
I know,
I'll take
that's
care
what
of
I'm
it.
thinking.
No.
I thought I
Oh, Todd, let me go do that for you because we've got holographic that we're working with, and we've got some glitter that we're working with, and I think it's gonna be swell. I'm not sure what it's going on. I'm not sure what it's gonna do, but I do know that it's gonna be cool. I know that for a fact because it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be cool. So if we go with heat transfer material, and this is gonna be the glitter, the glitter time and temp instructions for pressing for application, excuse me, are going to be your 320 degrees for 15 to 20 seconds, and you're going to peel that carrier warm. Now, for the holographic material, you are going to press that at 320 degrees for 15 to 20 seconds as well, but you're going to peel this cold.
Yep.
So holographic gets peeled cold, glitter is going to be hot. So as she goes through this, no more vacations if she's going to treat you this way, right, Brian? And she's already looking at like June. I think she's going out of the country in June. So that's what she said.
Book, shush your mouth.
Oh, yeah. See, she hinted. Then nails. Oh, see, the nails, Corey. They like the nails. Guess what? I haven't got my nails done. My toes look so gross because I haven't had my nails done in so long. I need to do it.
You get offered to go with everything.
I don't have time. One of us has to work. Sorry, one of us has to work. But no, Corey's doing this. It's me. We've got to make sure her nails look good every week for this. And this is the first time I put on shoes in a long time this winter because it's been cold. So when we get back into it, it'll be fine, dandy, rock and rolling. Good to go with it. I can't hear you. Remember, I got water over.
Still a couple minutes, and I'll put them on later.
Yeah, you can see for the most part that's what it is. And the way this is set up is that you can use it, as if you like do the weed box out and lay it down, where that can be a design on its own.
Oh, I totally kept the other ones here.
Oh yeah. What did you do?
I kept the other ones. I kept the boxes so you can see them. See?
What is she talking about?
You said you'd keep the weed boxes.
Oh, you could, but I was talking about like set it down the other way once you have the outside, the edge, the border, the one thing, the thing outside the box cut for it, so that I don't know how better to explain this. The thing you just weeded.
Yeah.
there's an outline around the stuff. Yes. Yes.
That?
Oh, you're stressing me out. Okay, that in your left hand. Now, take the border away. Take the border away.
Yeah.
Take the border away.
I know that's what the other ones are.
I know, and I want you to lay it down on the glitter. So there. This is what I mean, where you don't need an inside because see, you can just do it with the outside. And with it being HTV, you can scale this to size. So whether this is 11 inches, 8 inches, 6 inches, you can scale that down. So that way it is able, you're not constricted like how you were with the physical sides of stones. Oh yeah, see how that looks? And now that, what is that? The light, is that the pink and that the silver?
Yeah.
Pink and silver,
Yes.
that's there for it. So we've got those that we're going to do with it, but you see how that looks. Slide it just about maybe 3 inches towards you there, because that way it was behind the comments. But you can see just how having the outline, and you can do this, with stones. You can do it with flock. You can do it with the glitter. You can do it with the holographic. You can do it with all those. And in this, how many designs like this where you're using the negative space to create the design, the negative space to create the design. I think Corey was just saying this the other night when she was spelling words for Hudson. Say it for me, Corey.
What?
Look on this. Look what Brian has.
What Brian say?
Look at it.
Beautiful.
There she goes. We just had that as a
Like,
spelling
for
word.
kids, they needed to watch Bruce Almighty.
Right. So that way it is there for. Let's see. What did I miss in there? I'm going back to the comments why Corey's putting this stuff together and deciding what she's going to do, because as she was going through the neon colors, we're going to show off we're going to show off all the stuff that we're using, and all of those links are down in the description below. Ooh, so that's a mint. That's a neon green. That is going to be maybe that's a neon green. That is the neon purple. That is the neon yellow. That is the neon blue. That is the neon grapefruit. So we have those
in
what?
person.
What? Yeah, way brighter in person. Way brighter in person. And so I think what she's going to do is she's going to cut those apart and make a few different ones out of it. So that way we can see the different ways that you can do it for it.
He has to wrap around, get those lined up right with the bling because they're the holographic, because the holographic has to go last.
No, you can do holographic first.
Well,
Let's try it and find out. Let's try one and find out. What would you guys do? Would you guys, do? I think we can get away with doing holographic. We can do holographic.
I guess you do press it the same thing, so it's okay.
Yeah, you can press that, and you just do a cold peel on it, so that way it's able to go from it there, and then be able to see.
These for Hudson, right?
Another one of what?
Another one of these. He wanted one of these too.
Oh, 100%. But that's where I just
put
ran
it
out
up
of
top for
time.
me.
I just ran out of time. That's all it was. So now she's going to come here. The shirt that she's using looks to be a Bella 3001V, or what is it? 3000 C
CVC.
CVC, but it's the V-neck.
Yeah, it's
the
flat
cleavage
color,
shirt.
but
That's what she
V-neck.
likes. She likes showing the girls off. Apparently, it's everybody
Okay,
but me.
there you go.
All right, so she's coming into it, and with holographic, we're going to do that at 320. And we're going to do it for 15 to 20 seconds. And we're going to peel it cold. We're going to peel it cold. That's what we're going to do for. Let's see. The link for the giveaway. Yes, they got the link for the giveaway posted there for it. Let's see. We've got that posted in there. We've got there. Let's see. Is this? Oh, haven't I think we got everything. Cool. We're caught up on it. So now she's probably going to cool this off. And Corey's wearing her St. Patrick's Day shirt. She's wearing her thick thighs, lucky vibes, and she got some compliments on that today with the blinginess to it. So that was a swell thing. I'm just standard whatever it is in it. So we'll see how this comes out. And all I can do is not work. Like we are your 100% your test dummies on this, and let's see how it works. There she goes. So just like that, to me, I think that looks fantastic just the way it is. And you saw how quick and easy it was to do with the wizard to create that with negative space. If you have a vinyl cutter and you are able to do it, just grab the holographic vinyl. That is the holographic silver that we're using for this. I think it looks super fantastic and sparkles like no other for the holographic. And it gives that, it's a really flat feeling with it too. So on the inside here with the spring, you could, let's say this was cheer or this was
Show this one.
your school name. What?
We didn't show that one.
Oh, that's the rainbow plum, and that is the rainbow plum. But you can decide what you want to, what you want to do. Your school name. You want to do this in brick. You want to do it in flock. You want to do it, the mascot. Do whatever you want to do, and that's what we'll do. Now, I see somebody asked about the giveaway, and they posted a link for it. Giveaway. We're going to give away some of these tonight. I will most likely probably you're going to get a sample pack of some vinyl. You're going to get a some glitter vinyl and some holographic vinyl. So with your next order that requires shipping, we'll ship that out. So anything tangible for your next orders that require shipping, those will go out. For the any of the digital products, those will be you'll have 2 weeks. Both sides you have 2 weeks to claim, digital and tangible. But take screenshots of the SKU, send those in, and we can drop those in your cart. We'll give away stuff for the YouTube members. We will give stuff away for random. You just sign up, nothing there, and we'll give away a prize pack for it. So I'm pretty excited about all of that jiving, whatever I'm talking about thing majig here with it. So Corey's now cutting these apart because she's trying to see, hey, what can we do with this and how can we make this work and what can we do over here for it? So it is pretty exciting to see what happens with it. And if you're watching like on one of the other streams, you might not see everything, but yeah, right there where you have it, Corey, works out pretty sweet on Instagram because they can see that part of it. So that works out well over there too. So I'm excited about how that's all rocking and rolling. I had to check in on that to see how it was doing. But yes, the faux glitter, the faux rhinestone look, with the holographic
lightweight,
vinyl,
too.
I think it's something that anybody can do. You have a vinyl cutter, you can do it, and we can see how we can get this this whole look because we cut 6 different colors, whether it's a single one or that, but we can get 6 different unique shirts out of it because hey, we're splitting these all apart. So you'll be able to do the things that you want to do. If you want to alternate your school colors, so you like our colors, maroon and white, able to do that. And you can reverse them and go from there for it. If you're able to, whether when it comes to vinyl, the options are pretty limitless. There's a lot you can do. You can do the same thing with this with DTF, you know, where you can do it outside of there. So if you had, like photo pictures, something like that, you're putting in letters. Think seniors, where you have the seniors and seniors in 2026, and you put their faces inside the letters and numbers. 100%, you'll be able to do that for it. So there's a lot that you can do with this. And hey, the vinyl's where it's at. You can able to do it. Like I said, vinyl to me is never going away. And this is one of the reasons why. The decorations for dimensional decorations, things like the neon, the glitter, the foils, the holographics, this is where this is why it'll never go away. Even in some instances where doing name drops, it's faster to just do names and numbers, cut them out of vinyl. It's easier on site to have, a vinyl cutter to be able to do that than to have a DTF printer that you think you need to have and have fun with that when you're, middle summer or something crazy. There's just vinyl has its place. It will never go away. I don't care what anybody says for it. And that's the big thing with it. So she's now going to cut these apart. She's going to decide what kind of order she wants for this, and that's what we have for it. But I have to. I thought you said I have to cruise. I'm like, you have to cruise. Where are you going, Jocelyn? What cruise are you going on? It's now, yeah. Now she's just going to line these bad boys up and see what she. Now, see, this is the part where she's like, I don't know if I like this color. I don't know if I want this color. What am I going to do with this? How are we going to go ahead and put this here for it? And this is half the fun of making a spring shirt. Like what are you going to do? She's going to put the. Okay, over under. I guess that over under. what are the chances? I need a yes or no. Is once she's done with this, is she going to go back and rearrange stuff, or is she going to leave it the way it is the first go round? I am going to say you answer in the comments. Is she going to leave it the first step, or is she going to change stuff after it's there for it? Because she's still trying to figure out what she's got extra
I gotta
stuff.
figure out which one I need still.
Yeah, she's trying to see which way it's going to go, and what way she's going to like it. So she's going to put it up there and see. And she's totally going to rearrange this for the glitter colors. Did you have mint over there too? Did we say we had mint?
Yeah, but these have like a rainbow shift to them, and the mint doesn't. So I
Right.
thought maybe I would just do the mint with
Okay.
that one.
Yeah, whatever. You're the boss. You're the boss, babe. You're the boss. You decide what you want to do with it. But you tell me, what do you think? How do you think that looks? Do you like how that looks?
Really?
It's gonna rearrange.
That really wasn't, but do I need to?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? Do you think this looks? Maybe do a 90-degree rotation on it, and that way they can
Hang on,
kind of
I
see
lose my letters.
and where we can get that, and that way you can decide. You guys can let us know. Is it good?
How you want
Is
it.
it fine? Or should she try and change it and see? And so that's
Is Hetty in the shower?
yeah, right there. It looks pretty good with it. So we can see the different colors with it. Yeah, and this is the thing is when we cut it about there, and we can be able to see everything that's done with it. And this is like Marie says, I love the multicolor. Yeah, and we cut the same design 6 times, in 6 different colors, and so now we can create 6 different shirts with this because you're just going to rearrange the colors with it, put it there however you want it. So far, everybody loves it, so you're not rearranging it. All right. So now we're gonna try the tough part. We're gonna try the hard part. We're assuming that we won't have any issues with this because
The only issue that I can think is that since the foil dots are a cold peel, I might have to wait to peel them
that's what I was thinking. You just do a cold peel on it.
because there's the sticky touch in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I worry about.
That's what I was thinking. So let's go with it. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna press this just like before. We're gonna press this at 320 degrees for 15 to 20 seconds. And then typically with the glitter, you can do that as a warm peel. But the foil is a cold peel. And so maybe she can test it out and see if it's gonna try and pick up any of
Yeah,
those.
and see what happens.
Yeah, if it's not like just be careful and see if it picks it up. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. All right, yes. And then we'll be able to see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes. You go through. Which one's that? Is that the neon purple? Neon purple next, followed by neon green, and we're ending it with the rainbow plum. And then we will take a look at that. So that way it goes ta-da with that. Let's spin that bad boy around. Ooh, let's bring it up close to the camera. What's going on over there with that camera? Hold on a second. There, what? It's not. Well, no, it was being a little fuzzy on stuff, but there it is. Ooh, look at that. So we've got, as we go through the colors from left to right, we have the rainbow plum, we have the neon green, we have the neon purple, we have the neon grapefruit, we have the neon yellow, and the neon blue. And you can see how those holographic dots, they look like, rhinestones. They're reflecting like it. So you're able to do that. And as from the back there, see what it is. Now, do the little do we have yeah, why is yours all wonky? I don't know.
It
What
doesn't
is
look.
there?
It doesn't look blurry on my computer screen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so here's it. Now, does Hudson have his phone over there? I don't know. Let me gander over that way.
Over here.
Let me gander over that way because that's the great thing about having wireless mics is I can kind of get a little wonky and wild with it. But let's see. Oh, there. See if I turn that on here. And yeah, the sparkle. The sparkle. Oof, see? The holographic, that sparkle. And it looks way, way better in person. I will 100% say that. I'll take it over here. So while she's getting the next one set up, rock and roll, ready to go. Let me add me. Where's that?
Yeah, but I need to do.
Here it is. She's figuring something out there. I don't know what she's doing. So let me move my drink. Now we can show it off over here. There. There. Now it's a little better to see. Ooh, and we see it catches that and then turns there, but you can see I'm trying to get the colors just right. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we can see everything good. So we'll flip this back this way because now we can oh, see. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I love when something in my brain kind of makes sense and then it comes out and it looks fantabulous. Oh, look how that looks out. That's what I'm saying with that. No second press. Nope. We just went ahead and pressed it, but look how that looks with that holographic silver. And that holographic silver, I'll bring it up so that way you can see it a little better. But that holographic silver, that's what that is for the holographic silver for the outline. So faux rhinestone look, baby bling, and you scale this down, you'd still be able to use it. Scale it up, you'd be able to use it. But that, the more I look at it in the camera, the more I love it. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. And, and yeah, Eric, like right here, Eric's got a great thing. Eric said, who else would think that using puff HTV for baby bling, it'd be a great thing. Especially they have the glitter puff that you could try for that. That you can do anything with it. You want to try flock? Go for it. You want to try brick? I probably wouldn't do brick. Eh, maybe. Maybe I'd, I don't know if I'd do brick on it. But glitter, holographic, foils, puff. The puff, what you want to do, especially if you're going to do the dots, is you got to remember that puff expands. So you're going to want to leave space, otherwise it's just going to look like a mess. So that way it is there out for it. Yeah, that holographic really does pick up those colors with it. Like, and it turned out fantabulous. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh, I love how that turned out for it. Let's see. Any other questions coming? Yeah, I really like the colors. It adds yeah, whole does add a whole nother level to it, right? Because it does just that spring colors with it, just adding that difference. Just nothing hard, nothing fancy, nothing there. We showed how quick it was able to do it inside of the wizard. So that way it's there for it and you'll be all set, ready to go. Okay, what else have I missed? Great idea for kids who like to pick and eat. Right? Go there for it. I love multi-deck. Me too. I think it's very, very pretty. Ooh, yeah, puff final. Yeah, and that's the thing. Puff in the center. Puff in the center. That would look super cool with it. Maybe we'll have to do that. We're gonna have to do some puff and we'll have to do some flock and we'll do some more playing around with all of those things for it. All right, let's see what's in there for it. Getting in there for it. Great for sports, absolutely, 100% for it. Yeah, the dots. I think for the dots, like one thing, Eric, is like so some of these are going to be too close for puff because when the way that that puff expands and it's just going to be a blob. So you'd have to experiment and see, do lines, how close can your stones be before they still see the space in between them with it. So all right, let's go ahead and we're going to add Corey back in there. And Corey, what are you playing with now? What you got rocking over there, Corey?
They weren't cut.
Oh, she's trying to make this. She's really trying to have some fun. Well, you see that? She's using tweezers, not scissors, folks. She's got tweezers that she's
I'll
doing.
come back to this one, but I'm gonna do the other one on
Yeah,
a Bling book
yeah,
page.
Eric. You want more space between the stones on that, between the circles, because that puff, it'll puff and expand. Say I had somebody that wanted to use puff for text. You have to make sure you're using the right text for it, because if you're using small text, it's gonna just blah together for it, and it's not.
Do it
That's
on
not there
Bling
for
book page.
What? You're gonna do it on Bling book page?
Yeah.
All right. So she can do it on the Bling book page. We're gonna do spring and then we'll show what it looks like here. Remember, for holographic, 320 degrees, 15 to 20 seconds, peel cold. And we designed this really quick while we went through in this. If you want more training in a group controlled setting, advantage of our training, we have multiple levels, but for the training where it's actually video training to help you with things, we have All Stars where you get one training a month, and then Hall of Fame where you get 2 trainings a week. There's also discount codes. So whatever your level that you sign up for, we give you that back in discount codes. You're able to digital credits, so you're able to use that, and you do get some coupon codes with it too. And when things are new, you get to know about that first there for it too. So lots of reasons becomes a member. Oh, you missed some. You went too fast. You went too fast. Link for the giveaway. Crystal just posted that. So yeah, I love the pink. Yeah, the TRW tweezers are pretty legit. I will give it that. See, now let's see if the stuff stays this time. Yeah, oh, cool. It stayed. She was able to get it for it. So there. Oh, look, kind of white hands. And Jesus, like, look at that. So like this, spin that 90 degrees for me first. See how just, that is a design on its own. That negative space creates an amazing look. And you see how easy it was. You're just pressing one layer of vinyl, but it adds so much to it. That foil, man, that foil is legit with it. So she's gonna do the mint, and she's gonna do the mint, and she's gonna do what were the holographic? Were the fuchsia the light? They're the pink, right?
These are the
They're
pink
pink.
ones, yeah.
So
Those
pink,
ones.
yeah, pink and mint is what we want. So on you're gonna press that at the 320 for 15 to 20 seconds. Now remember, you see scrolling across the bottom here, use the code TWT25 to save 25% on your rhinestones, rhinestuds, flatbacks, the HTV, and your holographic foil. So make sure to do that. And if you purchased during the live tonight, guess what? Double entries. And we'll give away the vinyl that's from this. And like this design, I could probably redo this design and put it up here, but I want you guys to make your own. That's what I want to see. I want to see you guys make your own stuff, but we'll get somebody, we might do a couple of them. We might do a couple giveaways for those. And then your next order that requires shipping, we'll go ahead and get you in for it. So I'm pretty excited. Oh, look, see, she's like, yeah, I'm just going to mash it down. I'm just going to mash it down.
It's still hot.
It's still hot, right? Still hot. Just mash it down. Just mash it down. That's all you got to do. Mash it down.
Just cool it down.
Smooth it down. So that way, and Chris says Hall of Fame is best. I would tend to agree. With that. See, she's like, oh, let's just hold that down there and cool it off with a thumb, and she'll make it work. And he's like, see, this well, I'm just gonna peel it this way and see what it is. Are you gonna repress this? You gonna give an insurance
I
press?
don't have to because it's not staying.
See? She got too fancy. She got too fancy. So that way it's all set and ready to go. You're welcome, Jerry. Now, what do you guys want? When we're talking about stuff, we have we've got Teflon on I think she actually took it off. We got Teflon on the bottom, Teflon. Is there Teflon on the top of that, Corey?
No, we didn't put it on.
Oh yeah, we took it off because of the other thing. But let's find no. You know what? Test this one. We'll do that on the Bling Book page. Once she's done with this, we're gonna do. I want her. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. All right. Take that sheet and only cover half of it. After you peel that off. All right. After that's there, she's gonna cool it off there. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can see a difference, if it dulls it down or not, because that's what we're gonna do. This way we know, and we can have a real world example of what it is for
Truck.
it.
My little.
Yeah, where her cooling brick is.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did with it either. I don't know what.
Somebody took it.
Oh yeah, somebody took her stuff. I'm telling you, nobody. Why don't you just like fling it around, shake it like a Polaroid picture,
I
shake
did.
it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it like you're at the club, like you're at the club. Shake it like how you suck me in, Shake it.
You want me to cover?
Yeah, cover half of it. Cover half of it. What the hell are you? No, I would go half, like the other half, north to south, east to.
Like go like this?
Yes.
Why this way?
It's a little easier to see if there's an issue on there. Okay, we're gonna press this for it here. Do you want? Should we? We're gonna try this. Should we go this way with it, or should we turn it the other way? And that way,
The other way, maybe it'll look ombre or something. I don't know.
fine. Do it your way. Do it your way. Turn it the other way. From the windows to the walls. That's how you cool off your things. That's right. From the windows to the walls. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And go from here. So now we're repressing it again. Half of it is protected by a Teflon sheet. Half of it is not. We're checking to see do we get any degradation with the holographic vinyl? And by that, I mean, does it get matte? M-A-T-T-E. Does it get matte? Does anything happen there? Or does it still stay shiny?
Change.
No change. So bring it up to the camera and then I will show it off. Do you have anything else to press over there?
Not readily necessarily.
So bring that over here to me. Bring that over here to you. Are you done? Are you done for the night?
Sure.
Sure. Everybody give a big round of applause to Corey. She's gonna she is gonna bring it over here. So if she gets that done while we're going here, we'll go ahead and show it. As far as and this was the mint vinyl with the pink Ooh. Ooh, that does some weird stuff to the camera that it does not like. Oh, that's what it was. It was thrown off there for it. But if you look, I'm gonna try and see. If you look, there is that is wild. It is not like, there we go. From top to bottom, it is still shiny as shiny can be. So nothing changed without having that on there. I'm looking to see, just trying to see if I see anything. Nope. Everything gets good lined up. So this was the pink holographic and the mint vinyl. There it is. And let's throw some light on it because I could use a good laugh. That looks fabulous. I'm really excited for that one. Oh, I like how that looks. Oh, that pink, that glitter, that sparkle. So there it is. Single color with the pink holographic. And then we went ahead and did multiple color. And we've got rainbow plum. We've got rainbow plum. Get your arms around me. Rainbow plum, neon green, neon purple, grapefruit yellow, neon blue. And then this is the silver holographic. Oh, I love how that looks. I think that looks fantabulous. All right. That's what we have for you. Questions, comments, concerns. It is 8:15. We'll give you guys about another 5 minutes to get the giveaways. If you have orders, get those placed. If you have things in your cart, if you're placing an order, let us know so we'll make sure that you are taken care of on that. Next week we'll probably, I think I might do some oversized stuff because we've got the 24-inch flock. So maybe we do like a big design. Maybe we do some fun with that. What do you say? We could have some fun with that. Maybe some big SS16 stones on something. That could be it. We could also do some more multi-deck with stones and glitter, stones and puff. We can do more of this. You guys let me know what you have going on with it. But things from tonight, storefront, about 6, we're gonna like 2 weeks to do a quick, polish the turd remodel. There's that. Start getting stuff in there. 24-inch flock, limited quantities, is in stock. It's by the 15-foot roll, but is in stock now. Be able to do it. DTF soon. Shipping, we talked about that. Crystal and Pilar, make sure right now while I'm going through this to thank them for everything that they do. We couldn't do this without them. I wish Pilar a very great boating experience next week. I think she's going to come back with like a $2 million boat that I cannot wait to hear what she sees there. That's I know she's going to find some amazing stuff there. But Pilar's on vacation next week. So with that, I'm going to do my best to help out. Crystal is, going to be running solo on some things. So things take a little longer. That's why, they get vacation. So there's that. So we'll do our best to get everything through there, but we've been pretty good about that. What else do we have for it? Rhinestone transfers, hopefully in the next 6 weeks. Everything tonight, use the code TWT25, and there's the thing for it. So that way you get it. Let's see, you need to block Pilar so she stays on vacation while she's gone. She should. I've beat that into her for a few years, and now before when it was Pilar, friend Pilar, and we'd be on vacation. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you working for? Now I'm like, man, I kind of miss that Pilar now that I'm the boss. One that wants to work all the time. But no, work your hours, get out of here. She's on vacation, stay away. The only thing she should be posting in any of our group chats is the fun thing that she's doing. That's it. We don't want any work or anything like that. Everything can wait for it. I'm looking forward to that. West Palm Beach is where she'll be. She's going to see some cool stuff. I know she's going to see some cool stuff. All right, got about 2 more minutes to get your entries in. Like I said, oh,
Not yet. I gotta find his shirt. I don't know where his shirts are.
she's going to find. We might get a little bonus shirt, little bonus thing. Corey's going to find a shirt for Hudson, and she's going to press that for him.
Maybe.
That's how I know it's me. That's how I know it's me. There's nothing in there but water. We usually go through quite a bit of that. So, and I forgot to, pimp our own stuff. Rhinestoneworld.com for all of your rhinestone needs, HTV needs, any of your accessories, any of that stuff. Here, happy to help out. We know that there's been a lot of smaller places closing down. We know that there's been a lot of bigger places closing down. We are doing our best to stay through and through. We're not going anywhere. We're expanding. We're growing. We're doing things as we need to do them. They are going to, let's see, giveaway link. They will post the giveaway link right down below, so that way you can get in there to grab that, because that should be right there. There it is, right? Yeah. Might seen it pop here. It'll pop in there so that we have it. She's looking for a shirt. I'm looking over there to see if I can see a shirt for her. There is the link for it. Right click, copy, paste, go there, fill that out. Free to enter. We're not signing you up for anything. We're not doing that. The opportunity for the newsletter. We have switched that up. We used to do, quite a few emails a week for the different things that we had going on. But we thought, what about the newsletter? Now, the next thing that we're working on is for kind of a calendar. So here's the calendar, and here's where all the shows are. Here's everything is, and then you can go to that. So that way we're able to do it. Coupon code right down here at the bottom, TWT25, just as it went away. Now that's going to save you 25% on Rhinestones, flatbacks, holographic vinyl, and glitter HTV at therhinestoneworld.com. And right there, use that coupon code TWT25 to say the pink vinyl. The pink, there is a need for glitter. There was the neon pink, that glitter. That's what, no, we didn't use neon pink, because I think we're out of the neon pink. The pink on here, this was pink. This was pink holographic. There's also a, when you're looking at it for holographic stuff, let me find it. The holographic comes in many colors. There is a silver, a black, the brown, Jerry. We almost grabbed that because I was thinking of you, but that brown, right there. Where's my hand? Right there. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Trust me, it's brown. I know it's kind of little. Let me grab my light and see if I can throw that on there for it. But it's actually a pretty decent brown, Jerry, because it catches it just right there, kind of like that, more of like a deep copper, but it's definitely brown. But holographic, you have your silver, your black, your brown, your red, your orange, your gold, your green, your sky blue. The aqua looks really good. The royal blue, the navy blue, purple, violet, fuchsia, pink blush, crystal, gold crystal. The silver, that's what we used for this. And that's the silver right there for it. And then as far as glitters, man, you can go to town on the glitters, because there's all kinds of glitters. All kinds of glitters. So make sure to go there and check that out. We do this every Tuesday. Now, I will give you a heads up. Corey forgets there's a live mic over there. That's why I could never go on a stakeout with her, or try and we're gonna be ninjas, because Corey would sneeze right there. She would sneeze right at the perfect time. But there may be show changes in the next coming months, and that's because Hudson will have baseball. And like I've told you guys, family first. You should always put your family first. And we're no different. We put in the work so that way we can enjoy the time. I don't want to watch the kids grow up from a desk. I want to be able to be there for them for all the, everything that they do. And so baseball season is quickly approaching for us. And that way you'll be able to, and we'll just, depending on when the games are, is when when we won't know until after season, but we'll make it do. We'll make nights work that go with it, and that way we will be able to. We'll keep you updated on that. But otherwise, we do this every Tuesday night. You know, it's your show. You tell us what you want to see and what you want to do, and that way we will get it going for you. You want to see vinyls, you want to see techniques, you want to see stuff. You tell us, I will try it out. You know, there's plenty of stuff that we haven't done because we were, we're in our lane of what we were doing and taking over the rhinestone world. Some of it we had to, get back into. So we are 100% on board to just try new stuff out. What's the worst that can happen? We ruin a shirt. Better us ruin a shirt than you ruin a shirt, right? And that's what we're going to do. So we've got that, and then every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I know. So we're like 6:30 on the East Coast. I'm like, it's 9:30, or it's 6:30 on the West Coast. I'm like, it's 9:30 on the East Coast, man. Like, that's how this works, right? That's how this works. So we do that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So let's see, what else do we have in here for it? We had more time with that code. Yeah, you get on the Hall of Fame, and in fact, all the membership levels, you all have your own codes with it. If your code does not work, there might be a chance that you're in the wrong group. And what I mean by that is we put out a thing there because we tried to put everybody in the tier that they were so that their codes would work, but some people haven't answered back. So code doesn't work. Make sure that you email in and that we make sure you're in the right one for it. Codes can't be stacked. You can't take this 25% code and that 25% code, and then you're getting this. Currently, code, the digital stuff's good on that. The physical coupon, but the only, flock, it's not good on the 24-inch or the 12. It might be going on it, but we were dangerously low on it. So when we're low on it, we're turning off discounts, we're turning off codes because we want to make sure that we can, everybody can get it. Not everybody just uses all their codes and get it. So that way that's with it. What else do we have there? Answer this. Yep, there it is. Right click, copy paste. So that way it is good to go there. Yeah, see, Eric's got, 623. It's 825 here. And I know Tim's at 925 over there. So that's what it is for. We have access to that chart. Which chart? Oh, the color chart. So these are old Siser color charts. There might be one, there might be still on the site, but this hasn't been made for like 5 years. I don't even know how old it is. And there's a lot of stuff that's not on here, but 2021, yeah, so it's 5 years old. There was talks of them coming up with a new one. We'll see how that comes out. If they do, then we'll go ahead and get it. I should probably give Siser a call to see if they have any plans of doing that. But that's what you can do for it. Siser did have a price increase on it, so it was a decent price increase. So on larger things, we could discount it more and meet where their things were with it. The other thing that's gonna, as we move into the new location and we go through things for it, there's gonna be certain things that we're just not gonna carry. Probably for 95% of you, it's not gonna affect you at all because you never order that product. But a lot of stuff just doesn't get ordered. So things like, and it's not bad colors. It's just things that whether people don't know, they don't see. We're gonna show those off. So we may no longer carry it to ship from our location, but Siser will drop ship for us. So I think I have to. I got to go back and look and see what they will. Let me double check. Let me double check real quick while we get in this. Remember, you can still get your stuff in there to be able to go with it. And I'm looking to see what's available here, and we're gonna zoom in. Yeah, zoom in on that, baby. We can drop ship. So 5 yard, 10 yard, 25 yard, and 50 yard rolls. So you're gonna start seeing more options like that on the website where a color may not be available by the foot. It'll only be available in those set sizes. It will only be available in that 5 yard, 10 yard, 25 yard, and 50 yard, and then it'll drop ship straight from Siser. So we already have people that do that quite a bit with specialty colors and things where they need, and they'll order 50 yards at a time from it. So if there's something a color you need that you don't see, it has to be either 5 yard, 10 yard, 25 yard, or 50 yard roll. We can specially order it from Siser and drop ship it to you. So that's a couple of the things that we're working on, as we go through things, because there's no sense to carry that have so much money tied up into inventory that is a slow inventory mover. Now in store, what are we doing in store?
If you want to flip us back on camera, we can do this while you're talking.
All right, we can do this. Corey said to add her back to the screen
Never
because
stopped
she's
that.
going to
She's
do a
following.
shirt, and she's in the glare, so we can't really see what she's doing. So she'll be able to show us that for it. So there now. Ooh, is that aqua?
Yeah.
That's aqua. That looks pretty legit. So in store, there's going to be limited stuff that we're going to carry. We're not going to have every SKU of everything out there. We'll have some of it. A lot of it you order online and pick up in store, but there will be, you won't have the option to order, I need 27 feet of flock. No, it'll probably be 5-foot roll of flock, 5-foot roll of transfer tape, 5-foot of that. There'll be some things out there. Probably won't be any Korean Lilith on on the floor itself. It'll be, your DMC, your diamond cut, and your premium. Same with flatbacks, we'll have those on there. Oh, that looks so good. That looks good just by itself. That aqua looks fantastic.
It is really good.
Super fantastic on that aqua. I can't wait to show you guys that over here with it. But we'll have that. Probably won't be any Rhinestones on the shelves in there. It's just a lot of it is when we're looking at just space wise, how much space to dedicate to a retail that didn't make up a big chunk before. So does it make sense to do it now? We do have a short-term lease with this, so we can see if there's a bigger call for it. We can go ahead and go off from there. But as it stands right now, this is what we're gonna do, and you guys are gonna be along for the ride for it. Would you guys like, as we go through this, like a daily vlog or a weekly vlog, or every couple days as we do things in the store and build it out? You let me know, because I'm willing to give anything, a shot for you guys, anything at all. You guys let me know, and that way we're able to do it. So you see, she's doing another one where she's mixing the letters up and putting it on here, and we're going to see what happens. I'm not sure if I like the I and the N being that same color that close to each other.
Do you want to switch them? Dad doesn't know if you.
I mean, if it's his shirt, did he pick out the colors?
Yeah.
He picked out the colors. Okay.
Because he picked out colors that I had already used that specific color on the letter.
Oh. All right.
How about hold on, Huds?
We're going to see the thing for it.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, we're not in Florida anymore. We're here in Illinois. That's where we're at. Iowa, Illinois border is right there for it. So now, that was part of it, getting the stuff moved, and now
Yeah.
we've got more stuff on the way, and so it was time to get some stuff done. So now they're trying to figure out the colors. What are we doing? All right, we're putting the P there. Are we switching the P and the N? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I like that. I like that a little. I like that better. I like that. I just those felt like just two heavy colors that were right next to each other comparative to everything else with it. Yes, we're gonna we'll video it. Well, some of it I'll have to mind my P and Q, because I might swear when assembling things. Actually, I didn't with the last rack. I did not swear. So I gotta do that. So we'll get through with it. Oh, I think it's with a. Oh no! Oh, got it. No, we've already got overs in place to help with that, so it'll be good there. Ooh, all right. Slide that to the center so we can get out of the glare. Maybe or not. Hey, there. All right. Yeah, we're still in the glare, so it's hard to see. Is that a neon green? Neon yellow. That must be a neon green. Neon green. Then that must be the neon purple, and then the grapefruit, and then we have the rainbow plum, and then we're gonna have the neon blue, and then we will have the neon blue, and then the yellow. So we'll have her spin it, move that over, take a look at it, and see what that looks like for it there.
I lost an aqua dot. I'm gonna have to find it.
Yep, you lost something somewhere.
An aqua
You
dot.
have to make a dot, put in there. But overall, yeah, that looks very springy. Very, very springy. All right. Hudson, you gonna bring it over here and show it off for us?
Meet me upstairs.
There it is. All right, Hudson's gonna bring it over here. You're gonna show it off for us. Is that your shirt? You picked it up. You're good to go on it, huh? So let's see what Hudson's spring shirt that he'll wear. So we'll wrap my arm around him like he's oh, looky. That Aquaman, Aquaman, that Aquaman in there. Just that is just amazing. And we've got neon green, neon purple, grapefruit, rainbow plum, neon blue, and neon yellow are those colors of choice right there for it. Oh, Hudson got his hair did. He'd like to show you want to get in here. Oh, you got it more trimmed up in the back there too, didn't you? Look at that. You're starting to grow into a real young man.
We'll have to find it out.
It's like, whatever. It's like, whatever, Dad. Whatever, Dad. All right. So we went longer with that. Let's get into some giveaways. What do you say? Let's get into some giveaways and we'll rock and roll our way through that. So first up, I got to find, here's my stuff there for it. I've got, today is 3/17, so let me make sure I'm on the right one for that. And we have the 5+ member winner. So we're going to copy that. 5+ year member. Here's what we got for you. 3, 2, 1, 5+ winner. And this is for a mini pack of choice. All you need to do is email in the screenshot of the SKU, and then we can drop it in your account. 54321, and winner chicken dinner, Claudette. Congratulations, Claudette Carr. You are the 5+ year member winner of that. All right. So now getting over to our giveaway entry forms. Everybody's got their stuff in here. I'm going to go pull everybody's name for stuff there. And we're going to copy those. And I got to find my there's my stuff over there. So we can put that in there. And then I got to come back into the other thing. And that other thing being where'd they go with the giveaway? No, there's live ticket. There it is. And I can pull all the people that placed orders. So that way you guys get double entries in this. And nope, that didn't work. There's that one. Here's this. Enter Control V. We'll post this one in here. And this is going to be for a mini pack of choice. Yes, mini pack of choice. We're going to open the screen. I know you guys can't see anything yet with it, but trust me, it's coming. So we will stop that screen share, and we are going to do another screen share. We're going to do this. Then we're going to get the heat press dash rocking and rolling. Heat press dash rock roll. I got to make sure that you guys can see that. We'll make it all. There it is. All right. Heat press dash. And this is for mini pack of choice. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Here we got it for you. Who's gonna there's something like jumping out to an early lead in that. Brian's trying to come up there. Brian thinking he's got something, then he just falls off. And then Lori's coming on strong, and then she must have tripped and fell. And Heather's in there, Monique's in there, Patty's in there. Who's gonna get her? Who's gonna press the line? Hey, congratulations to you, Patty. You have won a mini pack of choice. So Patty won a mini pack of choice. Remember, drop in your SKU or take a screenshot, email in. We will go ahead and get that in there for you. All right. Okay. So next up, I gotta go back in here and do this, and we're gonna give away it's gonna be vinyl from what we use tonight. There's going to be some holographic. There's going to be some glitter. We'll put that in there. Your next order that requires shipping. I'm going to do 2 of these. All right. 2 of these for this one. All right. 2 of these, this one for that. Let me go in and I need to adjust some stuff on the back end here. All right. To make sure that, yep. That's there. And so this is going to be for a glitter HTV bundle, right? Mystery bundle, mystery bundle. MYSTRY, MYSTREY. Yeah. Listen, I'm not a speller. Hopefully you guys have figured that out by now. All right, open the race screen. There it is. We're going to do 2 of these. So at the stage, let's get back to it. There it is. We're going to make this nice and big on that. All right, here we go. And this is going to be for a bundle. Let's find that. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ooh, where did everybody's stick go? What happened to what happened? What happened to Heat Press Dash? Something broke somewhere because we just did this and it went on there. But anyway, here we come with it. Who's going to get it there? Who's going to have it there? Getting everybody close there. Tiffany Hamilton, congratulations. Your next order that requires shipping. You have 2 weeks to claim this. 2 weeks to claim. Next order that requires shipping. Put in the notes section that you won the Glitter HTV Mystery Bundle on 3/17, St. Patty's Day edition, right? St. Patty's Day edition. Now, next race, let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it and go. Same thing. Weird. What's going on with this? I'm not sure. I'll have to diagnose it after this and add it to my list of things that need to happen, right? So as we go through this, it looks like Debbie's coming up there. Debbie coming up there. Loma coming in. Nora just jetted up there like there was nothing. Nora says, you ain't going to have this. She's going to get it. Eric! Congratulations, Eric. Eric, I know. Hold on, Eric. I know. You're over there on that thing in the in the BC. So Eric, email in if you want to do because I know shipping and that can be sometimes atrocious up there to you. Email in. We can probably get you some digital credits if you'd rather have those. Just email and let me know which way you want to go with it. And that way we can go from there. All right. Choose someone else. Come on. Just because you're there, we can get you some digital credits for it. I'll make sure you're taken care of. You won. You just because you're over in another country doesn't mean you don't get to partake in the fun, right? It's because you're there with it. We'll make sure that we got you. We'll throw some extra stuff in there for you. We got you. We got you, Eric, because you deserve it. Like just because you're there. So all right. Hopefully everybody had fun tonight. I did. Pretty damn cool. I'm so stoked on that. And this is stuff I want to see you guys try this stuff. I want to see what you guys have going on. I want you guys to show off what you are doing because that's what trips my trigger. So with that, everybody have an amazing night. Remember, we do this on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. We got a little fun show that we do there for Makers and Movers podcast. So make sure to tune in for that. Like, subscribe, join our memberships, check those out. You can get started for next to nothing. And when you sign up, you're also getting that whatever you're paying, whatever level your tier, we're giving you the back and digital credits to the site. And we're making sure that new designs are being added all the time that you can use that to it. And you're getting training. So, all right. You guys have an amazing night. Until next time, peace, love, press on, and we will see you.